So here we have an application problem with a linear function. We're finding a coordinate given 2 points. So word problem, all we need to do is find the slope. Okay, we just need to we need to figure out the remaining credit after 104 minutes. In order to do that, we're going to find the slope given 2 coordinates. The credit remaining on a phone card in dollars is a linear function of the total calling time made with the card in minutes. So we have two things. We have remaining credit after 45 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and underline our important information, is $14.15. So we could write this as an XY coordinate if we wanted. 78 minutes is $9.86. So if we did, so our remaining dollars on the phone card is a function in relation to minutes. So we're wanting to know total dollars left with relation to the function minutes. So in terms of a function f of x, our function, we want to know the total cost. We might label it cost with relation to minutes m. Okay, and then we have our x and we have our y. So our minutes would be the x, and then our total cost would be the y, right? And then, or the amount remaining, maybe we'll label this B for balance, the balance remaining after minutes. So this would be our x, or our m here, and m for minutes, and then this would be our B of m, or y. We could go B of m, or our y value, and B of m, or our y value. Okay, so I'm going to write it in coordinates, so it's I've already done a terribly wonderful job of confusing you. Let's go ahead and write these as coordinates. So if this is my x coordinate and this is my y coordinate, it would be 45, comma, $14.50, 15 cents, as an x, y coordinate. And then my second one would be 78, comma, $9.86. as an x, y coordinate. So I have one coordinate and two coordinates. And here's what we're going to do. We just want to find the slope, how it changes per minute. That way we can figure out after 104 minutes how much our balance is remaining. And we just use the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so if I label this as my first, I would label this x1, y1, and this is my second, x2, y2. I'm going to go ahead and write out my long division bar there with my subtraction. That way I can just plug these right in. So y2 would be $9.86, and y1 would be $14.15. And then my x2 would be 78, and my x1 would be 45. So when we subtract 1415 from 986, it gives us a negative 429. Let's see if I'm still on the page here. Yep. And then 78 minus 45 would be 33. So this is telling us slope-wise, this is telling us for every 33 minutes, which is our x value, we deduct $4.29. Okay. So if we were to divide this out, it would, if you divided negative $4.29 divided by 33, it would give you, let's see if I'm still on the page here, 0.13 over 1, which is 13 cents for each minute. 13 cents we'll put dollars, dollars per minute. Okay, so that's our slope, 13 cents per minute. And it's asking us, what's the remaining credit after 104 minutes of calls? So we see that we have 78 minutes, and we're currently at $9.86. So if we boost it up to 104 minutes, that's a difference there of 22.26. Okay, so that's 26 additional minutes at 13 cents a minute. So all we would need to do is just multiply 26 by our 13 cents a minute. So when you do that, that comes out to $3.38. That's how much the additional 26 minutes would cost. So you would deduct $3.38 from the balance there of $9.86. When you do that, $9.86 minus $3.38 will give you your remaining balance and final answer of $6.48.